What's up, everyone? Damn, my eyes all messed up. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Well, we have a big orange idiot trying to take over our political system, and he needs to be stomped out like the cancer he is. That's why. Anyway, how you guys doing? I hope everyone's doing great. What's up, G? Everyone having a good time? Ray, what's up, bud? Nice guy, Rudy. New York City's in the house, right? No, I didn't do anything fun on the weekend. I'm hoping to do something fun this week, though. Hoping. Hold on. Is the lighting in here a little bit better? There it is, Gotham. I knew that's where you're from, bud. You better or else. Oh, what's up, Milwaukee? How you doing? Who are you talking about, Pam? I want to see. Hold on. Oh, I'll find out later. Betsy, Milwaukee. I was just listening to a podcast about Jeffrey Dahmer. Isn't that where he's from? Hopefully, I'm going up to Rhode Island here soon. I'm hoping. I know I say I'm doing a lot of stuff, but, you know, I got to start doing it. Daniel, I don't think you understand. That big orange loser is a very big he's going to try and take down this democracy here in America, and I will not shut up about him. He is a genuine problem. So, that's how it is. He is a cancer that needs to be put down like the dog that he is. How's the haters? To be honest with you, I just ignore it all. Kathy, but I know I do get some. Oh, I listen, I'm not saying he's and that much better, but he didn't try and overthrow our whole political system when he lost, Hey, that's on you, Daniel. I don't like him. He's a piece of shit. So that's all. You asked about it, so he's a horrible person. So I know people wanted to ask about Amber. She is still same. She's still trying to trying to get her off the ventilator. Her lungs are still having problems. But that's about it. She's trying, they're trying to get her off the ventilator, but it's just it hurts. Her lungs aren't strong enough, so they just need to get her lungs stronger. So it's been a issue with that. I was up there today. I was up there for about an hour today, but she was sleeping, so I didn't want to wake her up. When I went there 2 days ago, they had her off the ventilator and then they had to put her back on. So it's like a touch and go, it is it's going to be a long process with her. I'm going to go back up there tomorrow, see if I can catch her when she's awake. Um, it's it's hard seeing her like that, man. You know, I go up there to see her. It sucks seeing her like that, man. Kathy, that's the thing. Like, I don't think, Daniel, it's not, you're not the enemy at all. He's a con artist and he's got you guys fooled. He's playing you guys like fiddles. I had not, it's not against you at all. I feel bad for his supporters. He's a genuine con artist and he's con the fuck out of you guys. And I genuinely feel bad for y'all. So as the nurses were even saying today, like everything on her body is doing good except her lungs are just need to get strengthened, That's the problem. It's her lungs. So you know, yeah, that might be the case, but she'll still be alive, you know what I mean? The chances are she might relapse if she gets better. That's gonna happen, so I hope I really, no, Dan, I don't think you're a retard. It's not you. Con artists are good at what they do. They are very good at what they do, and they're conning you guys. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, she's on and off. That Jeffrey Dahmer, he was a sicko, right? And the crazy thing is, he got away with it for so much longer than he could have. Then he should have got caught, but the cops, they kind of they returned one of his victims to him. What's up, Anna? Oh, who else did Deborah White? I got yours. Anna, I got yours. Your Amazon things, so I really appreciate it. Well, I mean, that's just population. We're growing as a nation, so there's always going to be more people that vote. And we had to get rid of that big orange idiot in 2020. That's why a lot of people voted. Oh, you were there? You were up there, Pam? Wow. That must have been a crazy time. You know what? I actually just saw I didn't get a chance to watch it. There's a video on the Kensington Strangler guy. So I'm going to watch that tonight and see how they did. I didn't even realize they did it. So, yeah. Well, I don't understand. I saw a couple people post like it's all those idiots that post that stuff. They just want like views and stuff, man. I don't know if it's old or not. It was like Philly Crime or something was the name of the channel. Gee, I gotta look. I think I saved it. But I have not seen Charlie. You know what? I was gonna what am I trying to say? I was gonna try and get a hold of her messages and stuff. I haven't though. Oh, you saw something too? All right. I don't know who that is, Mari. I'm sorry. Oh, there was a documentary on there about that. I'll have to look that up, man. So I am going Saturday. I'll be handing out a bunch of donations and stuff and doing interviews and all that. We kind of get it um back going then. Yeah, let's clean. Yeah, good luck with cleaning up that. I think we do. I think that happens, G, all the time. It's crazy. Um, Good question, Pamela. Um, hmm. I don't know, to be honest with you. Socks, uh, underwear, stuff like that is always used. Can be used. It's still gonna get under freezing at night. Still, I mean, it is still. It is what, February 1st. So stuff like that. Um, I mean, money's always good, but even just you guys sending stuff helps a lot too. I know. I keep forgetting to do that. I'll do it. I'll do it today afterwards. Thank you. It's weird. Sometimes Amazon gives me these the gift receipts and it'll tell me who's it from. And then other times they don't put them in there, so it gets yeah, I heard you can I can set it up so you guys can add stuff to the list too. I got to look into that. The time and date of your video. It could, but it also might keep people from clicking on it if they know it's older. I don't know the answer to that. What's up, honeybees? Do you actually have a honeybee homestead? Do you do a channel for that? Daniel, we love you. We think there's a big problem going on, and that's the part of the good thing with America, man. I enjoy messing with you. I just that's it. I just don't like the guy. Oh, do you have like a channel? You do have a channel? I'm gonna look it up, man. Hold on. I love channels like that, man. Oops, sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up so I can save it. Homestead. What's it called? All right. You have two channels, Honeybees Homestead. All right. Honeybees. All right. I just subscribed. Oh, and you got baby chickens on it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be your favorite person. You're gonna be. I love your channel. I love stuff like that. Yeah. I just really wish my last thing with political stuff. I really, really wish that 95-year-old men would stop or not be allowed to run for office on both sides. I mean, Joe Biden thinks he's in line at the DMV half the time, and that's the better choice of the two. It's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, buzzing about crime. Oh, I'm gonna have to look. I looked that up too. All right. You know what? It's so crazy. You just not crazy. The honey seems to be working really good with the tranxors too, from what I heard. So I heard that stuff's really like the micro bacteria or the micro whatever. With the honey is working really good on those on the tranxors. Yeah, you know how I found out about that? One of the excuse me, one of my subscribers sent me like these honey medi patches things, and it worked. Hey, Queen Mary's here. What's up? How you doing, Mayor? Yes, 100%. So they have been keeping up really good with the street cleaning lately, like crazy. Which is I whew, I didn't think it was gonna keep up this long, but they have, and I'm very very appreciative of it. Oh, we got hold on. We'll see if we can get Jim in here in a couple minutes. Um Um, we're gonna try it. I sent over a link to Jim. Hopefully, we're gonna have Jim on here in a couple minutes. It's good to see you. Take all the time you need. Oh, you're here? Okay. Um, is the link working for you, Jim? I forgot to tell you, you might have to have Google to do it. I completely forgot. I hope not. If it's not working, Jim, we might have to do it Sunday. If you might have to download Google, uh, I think. I'm not sure though. Let's take all the time you need to type, Mayor. We're here. We're waiting for you. Thank you, Pagan. Pagan. Penguin. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think it was Google Chrome is what I use for it. They wouldn't let me use, although um StreamYard. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it works, Jim. Yes. Oh, I had a very good short conversation with Liz. Hey Marlene, what's up? How you doing? Oh, that's not our Jim. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. That's Jim from this is Jim from Wilkes-Barre. My bad. I thought that was our Jim. Um, thanks. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, the last three interviews I did. I have another one with another Jess girl. Um where is it? Yeah, with another Jess girl. And man, it's yeah, Brenda, it's so crazy how many people are um amputees or gonna be amputees. Now, you guys know that Shahid kid, the guy I just interviewed. I think I put that one out today, right? Well, I was supposed to interview his friend on Sunday. Or it was on Monday, I'm sorry. And I ran out of money. I was doing a bunch of interviews and I ran out of money. So I told the guy, I was like, look, I'll come back Thursday. No, this was Monday. So I told him I'll come back Wednesday and I will interview you. This is Shahid's friend I'm talking about. And he the guy agreed. His hand was really swollen. He had to he could only wear certain shirts because of how swollen his hand is. And he's like, yeah, I really want to do an interview so you can see this. And um yeah, he passed away within that 48 hours of me coming back to do the interview with him. He passed away, and it is talking to his friends out there. It was really sad to see. He kept telling me, he told me about 4 times when I was talking to him that he was going to go to the hospital. He was just worried. He was scared about the interview, man. It was within 48 hours. It's so sad, man. Hey, Sauchka. Oh, where you at? How you doing? How you been? So yeah, within like 48 hours, and like he knew his infection in his hand was getting bad, and he was he promised me, and he could promise me, maybe he was trying to convince himself or whatever. But yeah, he's like, I'm going, I promise, I'm going in a couple days. And I was like, all right. And I said to him, I was like, look, if you want to come back and do the interview, if you go to the hospital, I told him we'd go sit with him, we'd go visit him, and he knows I would. Uh, and he just passed away. Yeah, I've heard difference on this. It's from 7 to 11 or 13. I I get mixed things with that. Um, but yeah, it gets mixed. So, um, raining. Oh wow, you guys barely get any rain there, huh? Thomas, what's up, bud? How you doing? Yeah, you are right. You are really right. Uh, and it's the trank withdrawal that's got him scared. Yeah, I agree with you, Info. And we were talking to um I was talking to people too, and that's the one scary thing with them is it it's taken them so long from it just takes a while for them to get their medication, their meds or their withdrawal meds from the time they get to the hospital until they're seen. And that those hours is when they normally leave and they run out and the AMA and that, I just wish there was a better way to medicate them faster once they get into the hospital. It is my dream to get to see that place. I am a World War II nut. I love learning about it. I want to go see you, Petula, so bad. Hold on, where is that? Yeah, this is what's getting scary, is because a lot of these sores are too far in the body, so they can't drain naturally, and they got to get these plugs put in them to drain all all the liquid. Ariana, the girl I interviewed last week, she was telling me about it. She had to have 2 of these plugs put in her body just to drain the pus out of her. I mean, that is so fucking wild to me. Um, it's so wild to me. Um, it was called Philly Crime or something. It's weird, and it just popped up. I'm seeing if I can find it for you. It just popped up in my feed the last couple of days. I'll have to find it. I'll post the link. Oh, Philly Philly Crime Journals, PHI Crime Journals is the PHI Crime Journals. That's the name of the. Oh, I spelled journals wrong like an idiot, but that's the name of the channel that I saw. I just haven't watched it yet, man. Jeez, man. Yeah, I just found it. Gee, I don't know if that's the one I saw, but try that one out, man. That's crazy, man. Ah, were they? That's good. That's good. I was explaining to the critical care nurses what xylosine was and why is it causing sores on people at the hospital with Amber today. That just blows my mind. 2014, I still would have been I still would have been getting high then. Man, that's so scary. So scary. Yeah, I call myself an idiot so much. Oh, you should hear what I call myself when the camera's not on. But I am trying to get better at that. I am trying to be more positive and stop talking so much shit on myself all the time. I am gonna try and be more positive going forward. It's just hard when you do a lot of dumb shit all the time. You know what I mean? Um, oh yeah, I got sidetracked. Liz, I talked to Liz. She said, "Yeah, I agree with you. I agree." Liz, she said, "Thank you so much to everyone that with all the um the well wishes and you guys wanting him to do good, her to do good and all that. And she is really, happy about you guys being, so positive to her. And she is she told me she's leaving the program in a couple weeks and that, once she's settled to where she's going, I'm gonna go take her out to lunch and just see how she's doing. So yeah, that's it. That's his name. That's his name. Yeah, I'm very optimistic about her because she made the choice to get the Sublocade shot. Um, it just seems like she's doing now. It could change, and I don't want to curse her, but from what I've been seeing, I am very optimistic about her. It's a it's a long, not always fun process she's going to be going to. Like I told her, the real hard work with her is going to start when she leaves the program. She's still protected up in the mountains, uh, doing her little kumbayas and all that. And that's all awesome. And I love that for her. I told her to stay as long as she can, or as long as the insurance will keep her up there. But the real world starts once she gets, when she comes back to the real world, and she has to start living life on life's terms and all that stuff. And but I said, don't be scared. Just take it slow. You know, just relax. And yes, it is. I agree with that. That's why I was really happy when I found out where she was. She's out in the mountains at a nature retreat. Um, she's she's gotten into church and going to church on Sundays, which that's awesome for her. Hey Janet, yeah, that's when it gets real. I used to always do really good at rehabs and really good at placements and all that stuff. And then once I got on my own, that's usually when I fucked up. But I also wasn't really ready to get clean then, and so it's yeah, you are right, Info Warrior. You're right, and I'm not saying backsliding isn't. If it does happen, not to beat yourself up over it either. A lot of people relapse one time and they're like, "Oh, my life's over." You know, um, so Yeah, I think she was going to meetings and stuff too. I think she is. We'll have to see when she gets out and all that. But chicken butt, I love your channel name. What's up, Cassidy? How you doing? Daniel's not bailing. I thought Daniel's one of my favorite people on here. I just don't like the guy. That's it. Yes, yes, and that's the very important thing. Um, she's back with her family, and it's just good stuff with her. She's back in with her mom, and I think she's got a kid too, and they're all kind of like they're gonna, I think she's gonna go stay with them, and it's just a good situation. I'm happy for it. Uh, hey, Phobile. How you doing? She's still fighting, trying to get off the ventilator. She's trying, man. Yeah, I do too, G. It's hard to you don't get them too often. What's up? How you doing? It you don't hear them too often, so I love hearing these stories too. Oh man, that's a good question. It all depends on, your situation. If you're into the 12 steps and it's something you like to go to, then I would say, make sure you go to your meetings and just make sure you have sober people in your life. Like there's no reason to talk to um anyone that's really getting high or being a fuck up when you're early in recovery. There's no point in that. When I when I got sober, I left everything in Philly. I just came up here with a couple pairs of underwear. I got a new phone up here. I got a new down the line computer, all that. I stopped talking to everybody and just getting um being active. I still don't have a TV because I always like to be outside doing stuff. And look, for me, when I have a TV, I tend to, binge watch TV shows and just I got lazy in it. So, um, you know, it's thank you, John. How you doing, bud? Yeah, you are. And they are always the ones that'll bring you down. You know, that's always happened to me. Oh, thanks, Marley. I didn't mean to click on that. It's it's literally just a cheap drug that's easy to get. That's all it is. It's cheap. It's just literally cheap, man. Yeah, Jennifer, I agree with you on that. I know people, like I said, I religion, the 12 steps, those type of meetings, and it's not for me, but I do realize people need them or and use them, and it helps them. So I push it. I not push it. I tell if it's something you like to do, then go to it and and enjoy it. Have whatever you're gonna do in sobriety. Just do something where you're gonna enjoy your life. Enjoy it. Go have fun. I like taking pictures, so I'm always walking around Philly. Or I did for the first couple of years. That's all I did was walk around Philly. They got moved there, and that's the thing. You got to be careful because wherever you move to, you're bringing your own self with you, and you could still fuck up. But that's what I did too. I moved. Um, I moved out of Philly to Bucks County, where I didn't have uh, a car, so it was hard to get around. Moving and changing areas, but if you do it and as a positive thing, if you move areas and you just act like the same piece of shit you always were, then nothing's going to change. So you just have to you have to want to change your life. Just moving locations, that you're still gonna you got to like actually work on stuff. You know what? I really don't even have a hometown. That's the crazy part. I moved around. I used to say it was Brooklyn because that's where all my family was from, and we'd always go back there, but I never really lived there. I always moved around as a kid. Every couple of years, I was somewhere new. So it's hard to say like my hometown is. Every time I got comfortable with some place, my dad would be like, "All right, it's time to move." So, you know, yes, I agree. Yeah, that's awesome. It did. Like I said, it didn't work for me, and that's only because I had to take it every day. Um, you know, it didn't work for me. That's why something like that Sublocade shot would work. Um, choose life. That was, man, that that when he's like, why would you choose all this? Why would you choose that when you have heroin? That was like the theme of my life for 20 years. And that's that, yeah. Yes, this is 100%. I a lot of times I got to stop and look around and be like, do I deserve this? Am I supposed to be doing this? Like I'm usually waiting for the self-sabotage to come around the corner. Um, I self-sabotage a lot, and that it goes along with this, Mayor. It does feel wrong doing the right thing when you've been, a knucklehead for so long. Yes. So Saturday, I'm gonna try and go down there Saturday and get a lot of interviews and stuff done. And then next week, I know I've been talking about this a lot, but I'm probably gonna take a week off from Kensington and then go to a different city, state, something like that, and just have fun, do some new stuff. Just got to see what my money's like. I won't cost a lot of money. I don't spend a lot, but I really need to go do new stuff. What's up, Deb? How you doing? Yes, we do. I'm good. That's what I do best, man. That's what I do best. Self sabotage. Well, not anymore, but black tar heroin. I have to look that up. Yeah, you know what? It's been so long since I've seen it. I know I loved it. Uh, I would have to go back and watch it again. I don't remember enough. My memory is horrible. I know it was a good movie. I'm just trying to remember it. I don't know. I wished there was more cameras around so we could or I wish there's more uh about the Badlands, the open air drug market in Philly. There's a couple little things, but I wish it was more cameras around so we can see this. It was harder for me to quit. Not hard. It was so I could look at a bag of heroin right now and pee on it. I would never want to do it again. No urge. If I smell someone light up a cigarette, I am ready to freaking kill someone over it. It's been 7 years and the smell of a fresh cigarette still drives me absolutely fucking bonkers. Um, yeah, I saw that's like a mini series. I meant more of like a documentary of down there. Like but yeah, there is I did see that too. Yeah. You were just sending me pictures of your 76 feet of snow a week ago. It's gone already. Oh, see, I like the I don't like old cigarette smell. I like the like a fresh lit up cigarette. I don't like it when it's in other people's clothes and stuff. But I love the smell of a fresh cigarette. Yeah, man, it's hard. I went to I vaped for a little bit, and then I was having so much trouble getting off the damn vape afterwards. 50 degrees today here. Yeah, it was pretty warm here, wasn't it? Uh, oh, the old cigarette stinks so bad. But man, a fresh one, 70 in Louisiana in February 1st. Man, that's so scary. I mean, I like the hot weather. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, man, it's hard. Huh, that's weird that you say that. I wonder why. That's interesting. Oh, me too. I don't think you guys understand how much I love the fact that weed is legal here now, or that I can smoke it legally. I just wish it was like that. When I was younger, maybe I wouldn't have went to heroin. Who knows? But man, I love my marijuana. Yes, last name is Weeks. You know, it's funny you bring up a sauna. There's one at my gym, and I keep meaning to start using it. I think I'm gonna try to. Me too. I always look around and try and see who it is smoking, and want to go take a puff. I I smoked hash like one time in my life. It was never really big here or in my circle of friends. Nice. Wow, they let you do that in Louisiana? That's good. We know you love your marijuana, Mary. It's I just love it for me, man. It helps me out so much. Isabel, you leaving? Good night. I didn't even see her say she was leaving. All right. Yeah. I want to try that, man. I do. I've gotten lazy. I buy like pre-ground weed, and I use these big cone things. They're so easy to roll. I love them though, man. Wow. This is why I need to go to freaking Toronto. That's awesome, by the way. Mother's knives. See, I ruined all my mom's silverware, but that was from uh, cooking crack on her on her spoons. But you know what, the pre-ground? It does so good for me, man. I love it. I never have any problems with it. Uh, See, I like going to the med card, the dispensary, because you know what you're getting every time. I don't have to worry about different strains, and I know it's getting the same, product every time, so I can, assume the product's going to work the same, and that's why I can, I take it to sleep, and it helps me. Yes, it can be. You are right. It also can really help people that are suffering, but you can definitely get hooked on it. You are right about that. Yeah, that I'm with you on that now. Uh the dispensaries have gotten cheap enough in Philly or in Pennsylvania where it's not even worth buying it on the streets anymore just because you don't know what's going to be in it. You know what's weird? Weed does the opposite for my anxiety. I actually get more anxiety when I smoke. That's why I think I don't do it in public a lot. It's weird. It does the opposite, but I don't mind it. I don't mind the um. That's the kind. That's I use their tincture, which I love. Hey Ellie, how you doing? What's new? Oh wow. You're in Canada, right? Wow. Wow. I go see that it's still kind of expensive. I get an ounce of pre-ground stuff for $80 around here at the dispensary. And it's usually got pretty high percentage of THC, but I have to find it. Oh, I've tried it. Oh, the indica still gives me it's weird. And it's not if the edible. If I do an edible, I'm fine. I never get anxiety. It's only when I smoke it. But it is what it is. Are you an expert? People tell me that terps working or terps do all that stuff. I don't know. I got maybe I gotta go. Over 200. Yeah, you are right about some of this stuff gets you freaking retarded. She is still they're still trying to get her off the ventilator, man. She's having a lot of problems with her lungs. All right, can you hear me? I don't know. I sent Jim the link and all that. He's not getting back to me. I hope he Me too, man. uh, he's in Oz. Man, I want to go over there. Oh, did you? That's awesome. I hopefully we can build. I wish we could freaking grow our own here. Hopefully one day. Who knows though? Who knows? Yeah, I'm hoping one day soon we can. Remember, man, just frustrating seeing her like that. No, it isn't good, but the doctors seem hopeful if she could just strengthen up her lungs. I was talking to the nurses for a while today, and um they seemed pretty optimistic. It's just hard. All right, my bad. Yeah, that can be a an issue too. I never see seeds in my anymore. Thank God. I was joking with the bud guy at the dispensary, and we were like, I used to say when I'd buy, it'd take like an hour to get all the seeds out of a pound when I used to sell. With so many seeds everywhere. I'm so glad it's not like that anymore. Yeah, listen, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but you should see the look in her eyes when she sees me there, and like when she holds my hand and stuff. she is so glad when I'm there, and she's so appreciative when I'm there. It's a beautiful thing, man. It almost makes me cry when I see her like that because she's so, you can tell she's scared. Uh, so it gets hard to see her like that. But when she's awake, like when I went there 2 days ago, they were moving her bed and whatever, and I didn't even realize it, but she was on the gurney right next to me. I'm sitting in the hallway and I'm looking, and I noticed the arm was moving, and she was like waving at me. And I looked up and it was Amber. She's like smiling and waving at me. I was like, oh my God. So I started jumping around and I was all happy. But it's tough. Yeah, it is. It is tough to read. And I'll be honest with you, I stopped reading a lot of the comments for a while. Just because a lot of the things people were saying about Amber was affecting me. And I'm not gonna lie about it. It just was making me upset. So I kind of ignored the stuff for a little bit. But yeah, man, just to see when she saw me, she's like started waving, and like when I held her hand, she like wouldn't let go for a while, and just cute stuff. She's just a good friend, man. Just a good friend. Still no luck in getting Fluffy inside yet. Hopefully we can get Fluffy inside. I don't know if she'll change either. I don't know. I don't honestly. I don't really care if she gets high again. I mean, do I want her to get high? No, I just want her to be alive. I don't know. Who knows what she's gonna do? But I just want her to stay alive. That's all. I don't think anyone should die for getting high or wanting to use drugs, and it gets frustrating. I don't know. I don't know, Pam. I'm waiting to hear from that Brian guy. I don't know. I get a lot of people all happy and optimistic, and we just got to see. I'm just waiting to hear. Who knows? I'm just, if they want me to go, I'll go. I don't know. Yeah, I like him too. Yeah, apparently apparently he'd like to. I heard that too. I don't know if it's true or not, but I think he did get in a lot of issues with some girls. Yeah, me too. I don't, like I said, I don't know. I'm here. I'm available if they need the help, if they want it. We'll see. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. I got some stuff I want to go do here. I love y'all. I will get a hold of Jim. And hopefully we can on Sunday we'll get Jim here, and we'll do it then. Thanks everyone. I love you guys. We will. Oh, he did make a okay. I liked his I like him. He's a good documentary guys. But all right, guys, I love you.